If you get items on the Selena early on, that is just so difficult to deal with. That means the Selena can just go around the map picking up targets, and usually if the arrow hits, the targets die immediately.
I like what is the Mark is doing in the bottom lane, trying to cut creeps and, you know, but meanwhile I have to hold on to that thought, but RGDC going down in the hands of the Lunox, plus Mika diving in. Is this the right decision?
Oh
Getting
my god!
by the Grok, and there is no escape for him.
6-0, 2.5 minutes in, and all the kills going over to the biggest core damage dealers of ArkAngel, that's Jeff and Rio, and they are going for the turtle to add on to even more pressure. Right now, the carry not really helping out that much in the fight. Securing the turtle will be Jeff Cutie forever.
No steal. Probably the carry was standing right over there, hiding in the brushes, wanting to steal that turtle, but I think it's going to be very risky if he does dive in. Those are 4 members from ArkAngel, and if you dive in without any equipment at all, especially we know that marksmen are very squishy targets, you know, he could be punished instead. There's, you know, you probably give ArkAngel 7-0 within 3-minute game time,
which is, man, that is the fastest that we've seen today so far. They're really flexing muscle right now, and ArkAngel, they're not afraid to use force whenever necessary. Jeff Cutie forever. He goes in, has enough damage with those beads of deadly magic. Right now, getting chased on the sums. Jay is going to be knocked up quite nicely. Although Lunox will be able to make a run for the hills. Kiluash, he's not done. He has the ultimate on. He is regenerating enough HP. Jeff Cutie forever gets another kill, even though he really shouldn't be. For some reason, he is getting everything he wants.
And here is the thing, ArkAngel's actually basically just focusing on objective. They would get into fights because Desolators actually going to them. Why? They didn't have any equipment at all. Look at the stun coming from the Selena.
Are you kidding me? 10-0 guys, 4 minutes. Is this some kind of world record here? I don't know. It feels like a world record.
We can track that down.
I'm going to track that down for sure. 5,000 gold. It's not even 4 minutes in. And right now, Desolator trying to make their way out into very safe part of the map.
I think this is a misposition by the carry on the top lane all alone. Looks like you're gonna die so easily on the hands of the 3 members of ArkAngel, plus a turret for their side.
What a disaster if I've ever seen one. Desolators 11-0, and the gold is just skyrocketing at this point.
It's just going up in favor of ArkAngel. Look at the itemization. A lot has been built already. 2 items for the Selena. The lightning truncheon is there.
Are you kidding me? 4-0 for both mages of ArkAngel. This double mage composition definitely working out for the better on the blue side. However, they are going for another engage on the turtle. This could be a possible turnaround if they can steal it, but I don't think they're in the position to do that at all.
I think so. They were too far away. There were just the tanks and support roaming around nearby that area, and you know, it's gonna be very risky for them to do that, to dive in. They don't have the equipment to sustain all the damages that are being thrown up by the members of ArkAngel.
Jay kicks him up into the bottom side of the tower, but looks like that will be a kill finally on the board for Desolators. And looks like Rio is not done. He's playing around under the turret, Lusty with a follow-up, and the arrows won't connect, but I think Desolators finally have a fight going their way after 6 minutes of this game. And gotta keep in consideration as well. Kiluash is also hunting.
Yep, still though, look at that. All of the turrets on the side of ArkAngel are so healthy. Not even 1 damage, it seems. And Sums in here, tower hogging at the moment. He can't do damage at any damage at all on the Lusty, on the Grok. Meanwhile, top lane, we have a 1v1 ongoing. Jade trying to back away. Level 8 versus level 5. What's gonna happen?
That is a huge disparity in terms of level that ArkAngel is showing right now, considering we are also fighting off against a very powerful fighter. Kiluash will be knocked up by this Minoan Fury, and Jay and Jeff Cutie forever going with the chase. The regen is kicking in already, and the damage from the Lunox is just way too much. They cannot withstand it. Forces the rest of Desolators to back off.
And all alone in here once again. This is actually a sad thing to see, wherein you can see just the marksman roaming around all alone with no protection at all, especially if you're in a situation wherein you don't have the gold for your team and you're being starved out by the members. It's like, oh, this one didn't connect, but Jay is in here to actually stop Sums.
And of course, the rest of Desolator going for the chase, trying to save up that carry. At the backside, Minoan Fury, you will stop most of the members from the blue, but looks like everyone is still so hungry for the kills. RGDC falls as well, and that is 2 members down. Desolators, they're bleeding dry right now, and they are being chased nonstop by Lusty, Rio, and Jay.
And a lost creep wave in the middle lane, but still overall ArkAngel in here in the top and in the bottom lane as well. All of the waves are looking so well. And I think they have, look at that, they have just taken away, I think this is a second or third turtle of the game. But it's 7-minute game time, and everything is looking in favor of ArkAngel at the moment.
It really does, and that's what happens maybe when you get enough itemization on your pockets. You can just exert your will all over the map. That's exactly what both mages of ArkAngel are doing right now. So far, Sums, he's 0 free and 0. He's still trying to get some gold into his pockets as well. Jay Mika is following very shortly. So the damage, the set is great, but the damage is just lacking a lot on the red side squad.
Yes, and still, of course, it seems ArkAngel doesn't want to give any chance at all to Desolators for them to have enough breathing room. No connect on that stun, and they're gonna be going inside this turret. Mika looks like he's going so low, and is gonna be slain by the Lunox.
Jeff Beauty forever, the rest of ArkAngel is gonna be knocked up, but it's not gonna be enough to stop them. Sums is on the backside there, where the rest of his team gets almost wiped out. Where is the mercy here for ArkAngel?
No mercy.
They're now pushing on all sides of the map, top and mid, and looks like they are not even done.
No mercy at all for this. Look at that. I mean, pretty consistent. No scratch at all.
No scratches at all for the towers.
Yeah.
So much damage coming from this side. Again, Lunox, expect this to be banned a lot in the coming games because it is flexing so much power right now. Middle of the fights once more. Sums is still in the back. Lunox forced to use the ultimate to get back into safety. The rest of ArkAngel are going to be forced to back off, but that doesn't mean they are weak at all. Right now, they're just waiting for more resources to come to their faces. Lusty is even playing around with them, just taunting them with the power of nature, like saying, hey guys, why don't you try to walk out? I'll show you what I got, even if I'm alone.
Yeah, and we can see in here Selena actually starting with right over that first Lord of the game being helped by the Balearic as well as the Grok. Meanwhile, you can see Kaluash roaming around the map, warding off where potentially these opponents are. And you can see this is a nice creation of space for the side of ArkAngel. And Desolators probably there, even without the creation of space, probably they're actually too scared to get outside of their base.
Yeah, right now the 2 mages are going to be enough to get the Lord for the meantime. So far, they are now, ArkAngel is now ahead by almost 15,000.
That's a lot. We've been seeing 10k gold leads from the last series and games, but this time this is so huge. 17 kills against 1 kill, plus of course the objectives, the turrets, no damage or no turrets being taken down at all on the side of ArkAngel. We can manage that. That tells us something.
Yeah, it looks like Jay is gonna have to call in a timeout. I think, and yeah, AJ. I just realized there were 2 J's in that fight.
How did you know that was Jay?
The Cho. He was just standing in the middle of the lane, so
probably it was him.
Probably called for a timeout for the meantime. Again, that it was actually, I don't know. This is partly what I expected from ArkAngel from this composition, and they definitely showed that they are able to do that without the use of any of the OP picks at all, like the Kimi or the Harif.
Yeah, so it seems like it is working. So it is more on the rotation and their objectives. I mean, they focus on their objectives. And
And
you-
also, don't forget, they have been non-stop slamming sums on the carry throughout the duration of this game, which is a huge factor in, again, this composition from Desolators not having that much damage threat available on the board.
yeah, and the weak point, they saw it. The weak point of Desolators was the carry going all alone, and ArkAngel apparently knows that, is aware of that, and they've been always taking advantage of that. Let's see though. Well, anyway, the game has not yet ended,
Yep,
and this is just
absolutely.
round one. Who knows? There might be a change of situation wherein probably you could see a good setup from the side of Desolators. Suddenly, within their turrets, if they could still, make those inhibitor turrets last.
I mean, it's just 17-1. It's just 17-1 on the kill score. Don't
Who
let-
knows?
It's okay.
There's an epic comeback.
Yeah, there's such a thing called epic comeback. So
We'll
don't
just-
count them out just yet. So we still have a lot of mobile areas to play again today. Don't forget, guys, share the stream if you haven't shared it yet. Also, tell your friends about it. Send it to the group chats. Who knows? You
Yes.
might get some awesome loot from the admins as well. So it's really good to watch out here as we go into the game once more. Don't forget, this ArkAngel versus Desolators game 1. 17-1 on the kill score, 15,000 in the gold advantage for ArkAngel.
Such huge. And the first lord of the game is walking towards the middle lane already. Look at this side lane push being done by Kiluash as well. And now they're clumping on the middle lane. Minoan Fury by the Minotaur. Unfortunately, that isn't working so well. Turret's about to go down. And there you go, Mika going so low. Flickering out, but Sums. Oh no, I think you're so wrong in doing that kind of position. But then again, look at the focus and objectives by ArkAngel Wicked Minds.
Yeah.
They didn't even chase that Sums anymore. Instead, they just focus on the objectives of the game.
Yeah, even the Lord was going for the objectives. I'm not going to go for the kill. I'm going to go for the
Right.
tower. For the meantime, though, Jeff Keighley Forever is the objective for Desolators. But even though he was 2v1ing, he still won that fight. And it looks like that will be a lot of members of the Desolators in the fountain. That's going to be a cleanup. 1-0 in favor of ArkAngel.
Oh man. You know what, we've been talking about two teams gonna go and move forward to the regular seasons, but we haven't talked about two teams will be going bye-bye as well.
That's right. It's really looking like
Mhm.
the case is going to be on the other side of the foot here for Desolators. The way that they are playing right now, MVP Jeff Keighley Forever, no surprise at all. The damage was just